Hi YouTube. Sorry I haven't made a video in a few days. I just been playing some RuneScape, chilling out, getting everything all together for my my greenhouse and stuff. My friend who's helping me with the heavy lifting, the machinery and stuff, you know, the parts I don't know how to do too well. Oh, look, that jobber firm that I made for my friend Austin is down there floating. You might want to come pick that up in a few days if he wants. This thing, I figured out that it is indeed like kind of dying back, but they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to die like all the way, all the leaves and everything. And then when the frost comes, the stuff that's underneath the soil level is supposed to survive up to a certain zone. Some people say that it doesn't survive very well, and some people say that it does. They just say it depends. So probably what I'm going to do is just try to get the greenhouse up as soon as possible. But you can see it's not fully dying off. There's like red to the leaves. And actually a lot of people said to make sure to leave it out into the fall, because otherwise you don't get this color out of it. They said it's when it shows its best colors is in the fall, and it did look really, really good. So I can only imagine next year when it's got like 10 times as many leaves and they're maybe even bigger or whatever, and just looking like a lot better plant, and everything turns red. It should look really, really good. So I'm going to try to get it to overwinter and come back next year. The irises, they just say move them to deep water. They're all doing pretty good, so I don't think they're going to be a problem to get to survive through the winter. This guy seems like he's not minding the cold weather at all. He just keeps growing new leaves. Every once in a while a new leaf comes out and it dies before it makes it. But then you have this one here that's like just doing fine. Probably if it was getting more sun it'd be chilling. This thing, one of the little pieces broke off, the horsetail rush. So hopefully it's alright. And this guy got a bunch of new pieces of horsetail rush growing up out of it. So the horsetail rush I'll probably end up spreading out into the pool later. Put a lot of it in the pool because it'll cover a lot of space and make it look nice and green without me spending a bunch of money with a bunch of cover plants. That'll cover up everything really fast and easy. Yeah, but I'm just kind of waiting. 1 second. Just want to see if this is... Okay, so that is attached. So to make sure that wasn't just a floating stick, I was going to pull it out. Oh, got an acorn in there somehow. The shrimp should like that, I think. Let's see. There's a shrimp right there. I always like to show off the shrimp just to make sure that even, you know, sometimes I worry the shrimp aren't going to be out here when I come out here. These lilies over here looking pretty, or irises over here looking pretty good. And I got my compost also looking pretty good. It's composted down a little bit so far. And this is an actual compost pile. That's like a bunch of soil and stuff that I got compost on. This is like an actual compost pile. Got some celery and eggs and stuff. And I still haven't stirred it up. I'm lazy. I've just been letting it sit. And eventually it will compost. When it gets wet and gets the sun to it, it's going to compost anyway, even without me stirring it. It's just going to take a little longer. My girlfriend, she had brought me one more of these bags. Let's see how this is doing in this bag. I want to see. Yeah, that seems to be working pretty good. We thought that maybe... if I left I didn't want to leave the bags on the other ones because I didn't know if... Oh, look at that. There's a frog. He must be hibernating over here in the straw, guys. That's kind of cool. Got frogs hanging out in my straw and stuff. I love it. I just heard another one. I don't know where he went, but I heard him jump by my foot. It sounded almost exactly the same. Look at this cute little guy. There he is. Yep. Got some frogs out here, so that's good. We like those. Oh, I also had to bring a clothespin out here. This thing kept falling down, so if you're smart, like my buddy John, you would put a clothespin on this to keep it. That one's got one too. But yeah, I got all these hay bales stacked up, and I figured I'd leave. I didn't want to leave them all in bags because I thought maybe if they got wet on the inside, they'd be a lot harder to dry out. I know I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, and I'm probably garbage at it, but I just needed to check in. I've been doing a lot of stuff, guys. Trying to get all this stuff set up, ready to go. Making plans. Yeah. But the bag seems to be working. To keep that top bale dry. The bottom bales are pretty wet, but that'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal. And yeah, I will be working on this greenhouse sometime, probably this week. I might put an old time lapse up of us working on it. It just depends on how long it takes us to work on it, and if I have if my phone's available. Yeah, I got some PVC and some 2x4s. These are ground contact 2x4s. I think they're like green treated, pressure treated 2x4s. And I tried to pick the best ones out. Most of them look like garbage. You see that one still has some knots in it and stuff, but most of them from Menards, they look like garbage, man. They were holy and pieces showing and stuff. It was bad. Then I got 10 by 100 foot 4mm clear drop cloth. So that will work for our plastic sheeting. Say hello to Steve. Hi, Steve. Hi. Steve's a really nice kitty. He just likes to play with your legs while you're walking. That's the only bad thing about him. He really likes to walk between your legs while you're walking. But yeah, I think the ponds are doing okay. The white clouds seem to still be a little bit active, at least. They're not dead yet, so that's a good sign. And the straw seems to have done something. My pumpkins are starting to rot. My girlfriend's pumpkin is sad. It's I guess because she cut so big of a hole there, it's rotten like extra fast. But man, it is like really rotten. It's got water inside of it. Oh, look at this. Something rotted my pumpkin out from the top. I don't know if something tried to eat it there or what happened. That definitely was not like that. It was fully whole right there. Something decided it was pissed because I wasn't letting it inside it and giving it a big enough hole. There went the other cat, Carly. Alright, so I also got these. They're 16-inch long rebar stakes. I did get the galvanized ones with the points. A little more expensive, but I thought it was worth it because they're going to be in the ground. And I got this 200 foot of 7/32 inches clothesline. I made sure to get, you want some that's not stretchy. Give me 1 second, guys. You probably can't really tell. One second, I'll put that stuff in my other hand. But this stuff, it's not very stretchy. It's very densely woven. It's not going to stretch very much when the wind comes and hits it. So I got that. And my stakes. These are my table legs back here. And here's a preview of the desk. I just got I just got a desktop laying on top of my 2 drawers. These are the, I got these, I was going to get these from IKEA, but IKEA was gay and garbage and they didn't have them. Yeah, so I grabbed these cheaper filing cabinets from Walmart. These were 45 bucks a piece, and I think they're going to hold. They feel pretty sturdy. The way file cabinets are is like the corners, like around the edges here and stuff, around the perimeter, they're usually really sturdy. But the middle is not very good, so they don't usually advise you to put anything on the top. But if you're putting something like this on the top, it's flat all the way across, and it's gonna evenly distribute its weight, so it should be legitimate. Seemed legitimate when I was testing and feeling on it and stuff. And I also got this for the desk setup. This is a Razer DeathAdder V2. I just picked it up because it was on sale. I picked it up with some other stuff that I was already getting, and I needed to spend a little bit more money to get my deal, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll just buy this $50 mouse. DeathAdder V2. And it seems pretty legit. Oops, I dropped the box. Seems pretty legit. I don't have a mouse pad set up here. I'm not trying to scrape it all on my table. But you can see these right here. There's like some kind of like white rubber or plastic or something. It's almost like laminated. It's really smooth for feet. Those will probably last for a while, doing pretty good. I guess that's how you change your profile. 20,000 dot per inch optical, so that's pretty good. And the buttons. Yeah, they feel pretty good. Scroll wheel feels pretty good. And I think the only thing that people said they didn't like, one second, is these little buttons right here. I guess you can change your profile or your DPI or something with those 2 little buttons, and they said sometimes you accidentally touch them. I don't. Feels pretty. Yeah, it feels pretty hard, like it'd be hard to hit those. So, anyway, that's my new mouse. And I showed you guys the fish already. The other tanks are all off, as you can see. I'm just gonna go around and feed them. They're all doing the same. That's my update for you guys on that. They're all doing pretty good. Nothing new has died. Frogs are still singing every single night. Really only at nighttime when I have the TV on. I think they like see the light from the TV and like simulates like a starry or moony night. Sorry, I'm taking out trash. So, but yeah, they're doing good. The rainbows are doing really good. My one baby guppy in the 40 gallon's doing good. Bamboo shrimp are still fanning. I actually need to feed them some some food today, because I seen one in the gravel the other day picking around for food, and the bamboo shrimp are not really supposed to do that. So when they're doing that, that usually means that they want something to fan for. There's not enough fanning activity for them. Yeah. Oh, my brother's tank, ever since I cleaned out those plants, the last time I made a video, I cleaned out some plants out of there, and it looks like way better, and the emerald rasboris actually come out now. And yeah, guys, that's it. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Sorry for not making a video in a while. I should be back on here soon to show you the greenhouse. Thanks, bye.